Hey y'all, what's up? I know the lighting's a little however you want to put it. It's a bit gloomy outside. It's like a tornado, but I wanted to come on here to check in with y'all, how y'all feeling. But I had something heavy on my mind that I wanted to talk about, and I think that it needs to be said because a lot of people think that, oh, I'm so jolly. I am. But I want to talk to those people out there who feel like they feel so guilty giving to themselves. Yeah, that's me. They used to be me. It ain't me no more. Being selfish for yourself. I used to be the giver as the friend. I mean, the giver of my time, the giver of my space, my mental, physical, spiritual, all of that. And I never got offended when nobody could do the same because I never expected it back. But as time goes by, it kind of felt taxing because I felt like, oh shoot, like, oh, I'm getting into like certain stages of my life where literally like I'm breaking. I feel like I'm shattering and I'm spiraling and I'm trying to keep it together, but I need a piece of laughter. I need a piece of hope. I need a piece of smiling. And I get it, you know, you're not the single piece in everyone else's life. Like, I get that. But you will want some of that relationship in your friendships, or if you're dealing with somebody or your significant other and your family to kind of position like, hey, but I felt guilty for feeling that way, you know, for feeling like it should be equal. Maybe not the same, but somewhat equal. So when you start taking time for yourself, you start feeling like you're failing everybody around you. And people start telling you you're failing them. And you're like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm still showing up even when I know I can't show up. Like, they don't care. If people can't have all of you, they don't want to hear it. They don't care to hear it. But when it's them, it's X, Y, and Z, yada yada yada, and things start to shatter all over you, even from the support system that you thought you had, which you really didn't have. But y'all get my drift. And yeah, there's no talking, there's no addressing it. It's just, dang, closed chapters. You gotta go with how you go, but you learn to heal and grow from that. But at the same time, you have trauma from that, like giving yourself to yourself. Like, even since a child, I felt like that. But as I got older, learned my characteristics, yada yada yada, all that. But you know, you gotta watch your surroundings. You gotta watch how you give yourself. And learn not to blame others, which I did not. I never do. I always look internally so bad, so much to where I forget. Honey, sometimes it's okay. Like, yes, it is part of the reason why you are why, because you allowed it. But it's okay to be selfish. I mean, money-wise, emotionally wise, spiritually wise, because that's how you're gonna get yourself to the next level. And I had to learn that the hard way. And I had to start restarting over from friendships, exiling from them, even when they did try to reach back out. Because it's like, I don't know, certain things might not be repairable, let alone, you just gotta focus on you because you know how you get. I know how I get. I will forget about myself in the midst of anybody that I'm around that's going through something. Oh, I hate it so bad. But if that's you, in order to get to the next level, you gotta focus on yourself. And I gotta tell myself that each and every day, because I have those urges to check in on those that don't even check on me. Urges to speak to those who I no longer speak to. Because I'm just that type of person. I gotta stay strong and be like, no. And I've been seeing this thing on TikTok where it's like, remember your phone when you going through the trenches or whatever you may be going through, how it's silent. When things start to progress, don't answer to when they start to get popular and start buzzing. That's a true thing. But you have to be selfish and stop playing the guilt trip, because at the end of the day, when everybody is on their path and riding, baby, they got there with your support and other support. Not saying that you're that, no, but I'm saying when you needed it, where was it? You gotta stop being the nice guy to other people and be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love on yourself. Speak and affirm for yourself. Give yourself time. You know? Stop rejecting you because your body feel it. It's taxing. And it can be very, very lonely when in the end, people can eject themselves from you like a blink of an eye, no explanation. Then what are you gonna be left with? Yourself, right? So always prepare yourself. Support yourself, okay? Don't feel guilty about it because other people do it. And they don't feel guilty when they do it to you. This is just me coming on because it weighs heavy on my heart when I get into like my swing modes of dang. But it's like, no, you came too far, baby girl. You built yourself, it made you stronger. So be proud of yourself. But check in on yourself. Keep telling yourself you're gonna show up for yourself every single day. I don't care if it's in small strides. You're gonna make sure you pick up those pieces one by one. No matter if you can't see, you gotta dream about where you're gonna be and where you know you're gonna walk into, okay? Because when you don't show up for yourself or speak into yourself or choose yourself and listen to the selfishness of others, you're playing a dangerous game with yourself. Trust me, I know. Mentally, you can scare yourself. So we don't want to do that, okay? So treat yourself well while you got your mind in the right place, okay? Don't let it slip too far, okay? And know you can always bring it back. This is me checking in. Holla at y'all later.